All right, good morning. Good morning. Man, Wednesday already. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. All right, what do we got? NQ. NQ pushing through the overnight session. Yesterday's low was at 591, and it's been pushing. Let's take a look at the 5-minute real quick. There we go. All right, much better. All right, so yesterday's low, right at the open, right here, 730. Yesterday's low is a little higher right there, 608. So we got a pivot point down at 621. Yesterday's low at 608. Got a pivot point right here around 730. That's also the overnight low. So we touched that pivot point at 730 twice, bounced, and the retest was the bounce area. The gap fill or yesterday's close is up at 822, previous day high 837, overnight high 845. So looking like we might have a push up today. Good morning to everyone. I'm going to join the Discord for anybody who wants to hop on Discord. I'll be on Discord as well. So I'll be in the voice chat for Discord as well. If you guys want to hop on, feel free to join the Discord. All right, casino opens in about 12 minutes. Let's go. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. Let's see why commands are not Taryn, oh, I keep forgetting. Yes, sir. I'll do it right after the stream. Rebby, what's up? Give me 1 second, guys, here. All right, we're good. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. All right, so I think that's what I'm looking at. I'm also on the Discord if you guys want to hop on Discord. So yesterday's low, was right around the open, down at 608. Then we had that push up, push right back down, and this is the pivot point. My blue lines are the pivot point. Yesterday's high is right around 837. Yesterday's close around 820. So we have a gap fill potential move right up to test the previous day close, previous day high, and overnight high is right around that 820 to 850 area. And we got this pivot point that we just pushed above, coming in from yesterday. Then through the overnight, we tested it twice and pushed right back up. So let's hop on to the 1 minute. Freddie, good morning, brother. Good morning. All right, silver, which I played last night. I think I just had one trade last night on silver and walked out with some nice green, so that's why I'm up so far. But silver on a crusade to the downside. Gold is not necessarily following, so there's a little bit of divergence between gold and silver now. Silver is just on a downward slope descending channel there, so I'm leaving silver alone for now. Let's take a look at Goldilocks. Goldilocks is not necessarily following silver. That's a first for a while. All right, let's go back to NQ. And NQ chopping, man. Just going to be another chop day. Yesterday, I only took one trade yesterday, and that was it. I didn't want to mess with the chop. Let's see what happens today. It's still choppy. Even if you look at those 15-minute candles, 30-minute candle, there's a lot of wicks up and down. So I don't expect it to be clean. It should be another choppy day. See profit, take profit. All right, 5 minutes. Looks like NQ, they're pushing. And I'm also on Discord. If you guys want to hop on Discord, anybody that's tuned in and wants to hop on a Discord, we can chat there as well. All right, guys. 4 minutes. So the latest overnight session has been kind of ranging here. Coop, what's going on, my fellow degen? All right, that's kind of the consolidation area, but we are pushing up in that ascending regression channel. Silver almost reached all-time high and then got rejected, right? Yep. Rejected, and it's still going down. And silver is still tanking right now. I'm leaving silver alone. Look at that regression channel. Woo. Big rejection up there. I played one trade here last night, and that was it. I was up for that, and I'm leaving it alone. Look at that. Boom. It's on a nasty descending channel. But the interesting thing is gold is not following. NQ pushing up to the 200 SMA on the 5-minute. Top of this little range. Are we in breakout mode today? What I did not check is news. Let's take a look at the news real quick. Oh, we do have news today. So we got news at 10 a.m. Oh, it's a big one too. Red folder, 10 a.m. All right. Alexa, alarm for 7:55 a.m. All right, Alexa, alarm for 8 a.m. Alexa, alarm for 8:30 a.m. Perfect. All right, so we got all our alarms for the 30-minute breaks. I gotta set that so it does it daily. All right, so we do have news then. 10 a.m. Looks like NQ wanting to push above this pivot point. So this blue line down here, we came down and tested it twice during the overnight. Tested, bounced, tested, and now we're in breakout mode. So this little range goes back to yesterday's NQ, could be the breakout of that range finally and staying above that. We had a little look above and fail here. All right, here we go. 1 minute. Casino open. Whoops. Breaking out of that range. And right back down. All right, coming down back into that range. Just push through VWAP. Testing that 200 SMA right now. Mr. Structure, good morning. All right, so they're looking for this break. Let's bring in the 15-minute range. Remember, you got news at 10 a.m. 40-point range right now. Just barcoding so far, just barcoding. There they go. All right, they're coming for the gap fill at 820. That's yesterday's close. Filling that gap.
What's up, DC?
Freddie, what's going on, brother?
Good. Looking on gold right now.
Are you? All right, let me know if you want to take a trade on the house account.
Yeah, I
What are
see
you
a good
thinking?
trade.
What are you thinking? You're
I
thinking
think
long here?
yeah, long, but micros. I
All right,
want to scale down to 8 micros.
8 micros. All right,
There's
let's
too
take
much
a look.
volatility.
Yep. Let's. You want me to long now?
Yeah, long now, 8 micros. Stop loss, 6 points.
All right, 58. So 652 down here. And there you go. All right, NQ also pushing. All right, you got some green there. Freddie, what's your target on this? Hey, Freddie?
My target is 12 points, so 2 RR.
12
Stop
points,
loss.
so 68, 70. All right, what's NQ doing? Watching NQ for potential short up here. Unless they continue. Still watching. NQ looks like it's going to take off. All right, gold. Ugh, it's gold choppy, man. All right, NQ looking for a pullback here. I'm in that short, and I'm going to close right around here for now. So grab that short on NQ and right to the 9 EMA. Oh, you got stopped out on gold, I think. Yep.
Unlucky.
Yep. So stopped out on the house account. I took the short up here at the on NQ on the gap fill right to the 9 EMA right here, and that's where it's finding the bounce. So if they're going to bounce it, they're going to use the 9 EMA just to build some support to the upside. Otherwise, we're looking for maybe this area down here for another test of the breakout area, right? That's the little box that we drew earlier. That's that 789 area. They'll come down and test it. Two things can happen. They'll bounce it for a continuation to the upside, or they'll go back into range. All right, house account did. Ooh, look at that gold. Wow, good stop. Gold just flushed. I don't even want to look at silver. I want to stay away from silver. See, is silver bouncing anytime yet? Nope. Silver still looks like it wants to go down. All right, I'm going to turn off my trade copier. I'm going to take the green on that. And if I do take another trade, it's going to be only on one account. Turn on this trade. All right. So we got news at 10 a.m. So far, I've only taken one trade. Built the short here around that settlement area or previous day close, right to the 9 EMA for a quick little scalp. And now they're pushing, so they're using the 9 as the bounce. See if they can continue on up. They're testing previous day high and the current overnight high, which was right around the Globex open. While we're waiting, let's take a look at some of the options levels. All right, so we got a gamma wall up there at 900. So a little bit of resistance up here. Not pushing with confidence yet. Potentially coming back to test that 9 EMA. But I'm going to be hands off. I took my little rubber band scalp already. Hold on for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, news at 10 a.m. Looks like they want to break that high right now and continue on up. All right, they broke through. I guess they're going for that previous high at 920, right? Wow. That's the next stop, 920, if they can keep going. $9.30. All right, so we got a 95 point 50-minute opening range, and it's just been blast off. Those 5-minute candles are just green, green, green. All right, pushed above that overnight high, and let's see if they're trapping up there and bringing it back down just like yesterday. All right, it does look like they're using the 9 EMA now. I think I missed my. I was gonna long. That was the pullback right there. 860 to 840. That was a 20-point pullback. But I'm gonna wait for news now. News at 10 a.m. and it is a red folder event. Ooh. Got back-to-back 5-minute green candles, so I don't see why it wouldn't. So it is using the 9. It's probably the pullback bounce right there. All right, so red folder event at 10 a.m. PMI. Jolt's job opening, so there should be some price action there for sure. All right, and Q hanging out here, probably waiting for news. All right, 15-minute opening range. The top of that, it's a 93-point 15-minute opening range. 865 is your high. And this blue line down here, 771 your low.
You see, try to look at silver.
Okay.
May do something.
Let's see, silver. Let's take a look at silver on the chat account. There we go.
I see again a potential short. Might react here.
Okay, let me know when you want to go in.
Yeah, here on silver, I mean, you just need a quick scalp, but we need to be on the timing. Yeah, it's pushing up. No.
What's NQ doing? I'm tempted to long the break of the 15-minute open range. All right, NQ probably trapping some longs up here. Pulling back. That's the top of that 15-minute opening range. If they don't push up, they may pull that back hard.
Let's do the silver scalp mini.
What are you doing?
Needs to be
Short or
fine.
long?
Short.
Short now?
Yeah.
All right. All right, you're in.
Two points and out. That's it.
2 points and out. All right, hold on. I think that's it right there, right?
I think so.
No, hold on. Out. All right. You got
You know, yeah.
250 there. Nice little scalp. All right, let's take a look at NQ. What's NQ doing? Probably bouncing off of that 9. All right, take a little bounce there at the 9. Will they continue, though, is the question. It's 3 candles in a row, topping right there at 873. They're looking for 900, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it before the news. All right, if they fail at the 9, they're going to come and test the 20, and if they push below that 20, it's over. There's a pullback. And news, I guess, maybe. We'll have to wait for news. All right, they're breaking. They're breaking. Looks like they topped up there. They can't get above that 9 EMA. They're in trouble. All right, they're trying to push up. Can they get back? Ooh, nope. So they're struggling there at the 9. On, they need to push. And looks like they're going to fail. And oh, they're surviving. There they go. They're pushing. All right, I tried to long that and I'm getting out. I'm chickening out until the news. All right, so let's go back to my screen. I tried to long that. Got a little bit of green there, but not trusting it. We'll wait for the news. Shook me out. So I was trying to play the break of that 15-minute opening range, which is the red line. As you see, I took the initial entry there, took the pull back to the 9, added at the 9, and just didn't see confidence there. So I walked out with green. Not a lot, but getting out for now. I'm trying to break that, trying to play the break of that 15-minute opening range. Let's wait for 10 a.m. Looks like they are going to flush this down, but patience. All right, 5 minutes for the news. Alexa, stop. Rohan, Coop, good morning. All right, so they are using the 9 EMA as support. So let's wait for the push up, and eventually news will push this up today. Yeah, they got a little nervous there on those pullbacks, but it looks like they are pushing up. So I'm going to let that one go. And there they go. Yeah, it's just not a convincing push up. As you can see, I took initial short here right to the 9, grabbed some nice green there. This one tried to long the break of that 15-minute, took some drawdown, added at the 9 EMA, and got out somewhere here for some green. So far, just scalps. No nice directional move yet. Wait till 10 a.m. 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the news. It looks like we may flush here now. Interesting. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. All right, so similar to yesterday, we had a push up. Then we got into a little consolidation area. Yesterday, it did trick. It ended up breaking the bottom of that range and right back down. So patience. Which way will it go, up or down? I don't want to find out in the wrong direction, so I'm going to wait. News in 2 minutes. All right, so the 20 and the 90 MA are very close right now. That's usually when you see a cross. So you'll see a big green homeless candle, and the 90 MA crosses below the 20, and that could be the reversal right there. But again, with news in 1 minute, I'll wait. News in 30 seconds. All right, there goes the news. Nothing burger so far. Alexa, stop. All right, here they come down. They're breaking below that range. I guess it's a repeat of yesterday. And right back down. VWAP, potential move down to VWAP at 806. And maybe not. Chop it. All right, we're VWAP is right at the middle of that FVG on the 5 minute. It's choppy, man. Very tricky. All right, let's bring in the
I think
30.
I have a gold.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Gold trade.
Let me bring in the 30 minute range here. All right, that's your 30-minute range right there. All right, so you want to do gold, Freddie?
Gold, yeah, market.
All right, buy
8 micros.
8 micros. What do you want to do? Short or long?
Long.
Okay, here we go. 6 points.
Yep.
So that would be 44. There's your stop. All right, back to NQ. So we get a long on a house account, courtesy of Preddy. Long gold 450 with a stop at 444. All right, NQ looking like it came to yesterday's close and bouncing there, but it's way too choppy. If this is going to be another chop day like yesterday, I'll take my green for the day and call it a day. Oh man, gold, dude. Gold is not treating you nicely lately, Preddy. Come on, Goldilocks, bounce there. Gold is after your stops lately.
Yeah.
Just been a tough.
Had a setup above right before news.
Yeah.
It did a TP, and now it went back to a stop loss, but it had to that stop loss, but it had the TP, you know.
Right.
But now it made a new setup here, so I'm just waiting for a reversal right here.
All right, so while we're watching that, NQ broke the top of that consolidation range to the downside. Similar play as yesterday. We haven't touched VWAP. We did kind of touch. Well, we attempted to hit VWAP at 808. We came far as 812, but I think there's more downside to this. I'm gonna wait. All right, Goldilocks. Looks like it's taken off. And how many? What's your target on gold? And NQ right back into
Yeah, 12 points.
12
right
points.
above that week that made
60. So you're
like a breakout.
62 right there. All right. And NQ right back into the range. So little VWAP bounce. So they either come back in or the bottom of that range becomes resistance, but it looks like they're in. Looks like they're in back in the range. All right, gold pushing, NQ pushing. Just chop, man. Can't. I'm gonna preserve. All right, so the VWAP bounce there seems like was the play. And let's take a look at your Goldilocks trade, Freddie. So we got a house account trade on gold. 450 entry, targeting 462 and a 444.
I'm looking to go a little bit high and set a break even right away.
All right.
It looks like it's pushing. Set break even right now. It's like stop loss to break even.
Stop loss to break even? All right.
Yep.
All right, where's your stop?
I think that gap may be filled, but...
All right, NQ. VWAP bounce. Right back into the range. Choppy as hell. So I already tried to play the break of that 50-minute opening range. I don't know if I want to try a long up here now. Although it looks like it might push up. I don't want to get trapped though. Oh, Goldilocks, dude. Goldilocks. Just lean hard on you, brother. Look at that. All right, stopped out on gold. Let's go back to my charts. Luminol. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't check. I think you said Instagram. Luminol. I'll check my Instagram after the stream today. Either way, with this chop, I may call it a day. Just lock in the profit. Look at those. If you took a look at the 5-minute, I mean, it's just wicks. That's when you kind of just say, look at that. Look at the 5-minute. Although I'm in the green with a couple of scalps, this is just telling you stay the hell out. Wicks to the top, wicks to the bottom. It's just nasty. So I'm going to watch for a little bit longer, but I'm kind of accepting that I've walked out in the green, but not pretty. So took 2 trades right at the open, shorted that move up to the gap fill, added and closed right at the 90 MA, and had I not closed, right back up. So that alone right there, chop. Same thing up here, tried to play the long on the break of that 15-minute opening range, the red line that you see here. Took a pullback, had to add at the 90 MA, and just got out for a little bit of green. So it's just nasty. Luminol, yeah, I'll take a look at Instagram after the stream, and I'll reach out. Luminol, no, I'm on Discord, not Telegram. But I'll take a look at Instagram, no worries. All right, guys, back into this chop area. That was the chop area from the original push up. Looks like they do want to push up, but these 5-minute candles, man. Look at that. What does the Heikinashi 5-minute candle look like? Let's take a look at 5-minute Heikinashi on NQ. Wicks as well. Just indecision up here. They held the pullback and they pushed it right
you don't
back.
trust gold.
Okay.
If you look at gold.
All right, let's go look at gold. All right, let's go look at gold. Hold on. Micros. 1 minute and candlestick. All right, what are you looking to do? Ooh.
No, I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it.
Look at that, man.
Does.
Yeah, it's been choppy, man. Everything's choppy lately. NQ, even silver. What is silver doing? Still on a down? Ooh, silver just took a plunge again. That's silver, man. You take the right move on silver, you'll make a lot of money. You take the wrong move, and you'll cry. Look at this homeless candle right there. Homeless candle after homeless candle to the downside on silver. I ain't touching silver. Look at that. Ugh. All right, let's go back to NQ. It's just one of those days, man. Sometimes you just got to call it. NQ, the 5-minute that we're looking at here. Look at the wicks on top, wicks at the bottom. Stuck in that range, that box. I mean, does look like it wants to continue to the upside, but it's a choppy move to the upside. And gold, man, just nonsense. All right, gold is following silver. Silver is tanking. Gold is taking a plunge. I'm leaving both of those alone. I'm not going to try to long silver. Ooh, let's watch silver real quick. Silver is on a plunge. Silver is breaking that 30-minute range. It tried here already, and that's where the bounce was. But I am as much of a contrarian trader that I am not messing with the silver long down here. Let me take a look at the chart. Silver and gold taking a major rejection at those highs and pulling back. All right, I don't even want to look at silver before I try to take a long there and then blow my account. All right, NQ, top of the range here. Can't say that was a bull flag. Can't say anything. It's just chop. Pushed up, came to the range, came down, defended the range, and now chop. I mean, if it continues like this, that's my cue. Call it a day. No need to even try to trade this.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the year. They do this algorithm with chopping.
Yep.
The retail traders, they can't wait to trade, and they do this.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm going to just take the little bit of green that I got and call it. Silver, I am watching silver on the house account. It's tempting to long that bottom, but I think they want to push further down. What's gold doing? Let's take a look. Gold is also flushing. Oh yeah, gold's coming down. Gold is also testing that low from earlier this morning. It's just choppy, man. You get the right direction, you're good. Quick money, but you get the wrong one, man, you're dying. Especially with silver. All right, looks like silver wants to flush that low. There it goes.
Yeah, they're flashing so much.
Yep.
At 15 minutes, it's a clear way down.
And look at gold. Oof. Wow. All right. Market said goodbye to gold and silver. All right, back to my charts. Okay, NQ playing the trap. This is similar to yesterday's price action. We were in that consolidation area. It tricked a couple times, and then finally, when it broke out, it went down pretty hard. But look at this chop. All right, bottom of that chop area again. What is this, an M pattern now? On NQ? Silver continues to move down. Oh, tempted now to short that, but it's asking for trouble.
I'm looking at higher time frames, like 5 minutes. They are cleaner than 1 minute.
Yeah, let's take a look at the 5 minutes.
On gold and silver, 1 minute is trappy. On NQ is wrong for me. Yeah. The 1 minute setup. If I'm looking at 5 minutes, it's more clear.
Let's take a look at the 5 minute on NQ. Okay. It's the wicks though. Wicks in the top, wicks at the bottom. That's where indecision on NQ. Let's take a look at gold.
I think NQ might go down. Had a good setup on 5 minutes.
Silver and gold might bounce at this low. They're both at, oh, well, silver already pushed below the low, the previous low. Just too risky. Too risky. Oh, NQ is about to break. So NQ just broke the range again. Oh, I don't know what to think of this, man. This chop is just... Why? Why do it to myself?
I think I will stick with 5 minutes. It's way more clear. The 1 minute is so trappy.
Yep. All right, M pattern on NQ, whatever that means. All right, so far 2 trades, and I'm not liking this. Look at the 5-minute again on NQ. Look at the okay. We're finally getting a solid homeless candle to the downside, but nope. Again, wicks. It's these wicks on the top, wicks at the bottom. That's your signal. Stay out, especially on 5-minute. Look at the 15-minute on NQ, dude. That is stay out.
What? It's ready to go.
Look at the 15-minute. Look at that now. Stay out. Not worth it. All right. I'll continue to watch NQ, but I'm probably going to say just lock in the green and stop trying to mess with it. All right, let's take a look at gold. We're gold and silver now. Okay, silver trying to bounce down there. What about Goldilocks? Goldilocks bounced. Hoop just broke gamma flip on ES. Let's take a look at those options levels again. And let's put ES above NQ. Can I do that? Why is it not doing it? I used to have it. Oh, is this accurate? ES already took a tumble all the way down? Wow. So NQ's not following ES. Do I have that right, Coop? Looks like ES is already way down there. Let's take a look at ES real quick. Oh yeah, the NQ's not following ES, huh? But ES might find a little bit of support down here. Unless they're going to flush it below that H4.
Short NQ.
Okay, so you want to short NQ. What do you want to do? Minis? How many?
One mini.
One mini, all right. Let's go to the house account. So house account, you're taking a short on NQ. How many points? What point? How many points? Stop?
Yeah. Short 20 points.
20 points. 83. So that's... Now, if NQ does the dirty, bro, I'm turning off the stream. So look, if you look at my screen, NQ came to the bottom of this range. Yeah, this is what I thought. They're playing the range again, man. It's that choppiness. They play the bottom, they hint the break, and they bring it back up. They did it here and they did it here, which means you got to play a wide stop all the way to the top of that range to potentially actually catch that short. They may play it dirty and bring it all the way to the top of that range before they flush it. So let's hope that you don't get stopped out here. Nasty chop, man. Coop, look at RSP. RSP. You're going to have to pardon the ignorance. What do you mean by RSP? Price. Yeah, NQ, man. Playing it. Yep. Stopped out. So that's what they're doing, Preddy. This is similar to yesterday. They played this range and they chopped it back and forth. It's ugly. Just, I'm staying out. Now, silver is tempting me on that long. Ooh. But it's coming to a little bit of resistance here. The long was down here. And get out for quicker. 250, 300 bucks. But I ain't touching silver now. So NQ's playing dirty. This range just chop. I mean, look at those 5-minute candles. The 5-minute candles are saying stay the hell out on NQ. That's your signal. I think everyone is watching ES, but NQ is not following. ES is already downtown. And it's trapping shorts. Yeah, look at that. ES already took the plunge below the 30-minute candle break. But NQ is not following yet. So anybody trying to short that is paying hard right now because NQ is not breaking down yet. All right, let me get these options levels out of the way. And let's go back to the 1 minute. Look at those 5-minute candles. Just wicks on top, wicks below. That's how you die. All right, so let's bring in, we're going to close the next 30-minute candle in a little bit. So right now, the range on the 10 a.m., the 9:30 to 10 a.m. candle is about 100 points. So we're waiting for a break to the upside or to the downside. Otherwise, it's just range inbound. And that's the 30-minute candle that we're looking at, the green line at the bottom, green line at the top. Funny thing is, ES is already tanked. Looked like it found some support, but NQ did not follow on that move. Oh, silver, that silver long. Look at that silver long. Oh, just risky as hell. Risky as hell. What about gold? Did gold bounce? Did gold bounce too? Yeah, gold bounce. Okay, so gold bounced, but it found resistance here at the 9 and the 20, and that's what silver is about to do as well. So if silver can't get above that 9 and 20 and push right back up, then you got more downside potential. But it's risky as hell. All right, let's go back to my accounts. Sorry, Pretty, you said you were saying something?
Yeah, never mind. I'm looking at NQ.
Yeah. NQ is just, I think everybody's watching ES and they're hoping NQ follows. And NQ, people are hopping on shorts thinking that ES, it's going to follow ES because ES took a plunge. But NQ didn't necessarily follow as strongly. So I think it's patience. Wait for the break. Either we're going to break above this 30-minute candle that's high here around 8,880, and we'll break to potentially that pivot point up here at 930, or we break to the downside below yesterday's close or settlement. Yesterday's close was around 820, and we tried once, we tried twice, didn't flush, but trying to guess it is the tough part. I think we're just going to have to wait for the move. I don't know if I'll have the patience to even try to play it after the move happens, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to expand this little consolidation area. I'll give it this. But we're right in the middle of a range. It's been chopping since the initial move up. All right, let's take a look at ES. ES looks droopy. ES might continue. Unless they get above these moving averages and find support here and push up, ES could be in trouble. Which is interesting. NQ is not following. All right, NQ slowed down right in the middle of that range or this order block. Please tell me silver didn't. Oh, yeah, silver is continuing. Silver is continuing its push right at the 20. Let's see if they don't reject there. If they continue to push up, silver might be in a bounce, but trick is finding where to enter on that long. What about gold? Gold also took off to the upside. Just choppy, man. Crazy market. It's like even your short, Pretty. It's like you got to absorb some drawdown to finally take the move. And then this long here, risky as hell, but looks like that was the long to play. All right, back to NQ. NQ in the range, and I may be done with NQ for now, or for today at least.
Yeah, for now I'm setting up setup, but I'm waiting for it to take the stop loss, maybe going in then.
Which one?
NQ.
Yeah, NQ.
I'm just setting up a setup.
Yeah, NQ. Well, it looks like this might be the break. If they break and continue, then we may finally have a nice clean move to the upside. Here they go. Now the question is,
yeah,
play the break and get trapped. It's tough. So you took that long?
Well, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Not. I was looking for shorts, honestly, but I was looking for a setup for my short setup to take the stop loss. I wasn't taking it, and then I will take the short. That's my idea right now.
Well, if they bring it back down, then it's just chop. I mean, no reason to even try at this point.
I think it's chop.
Yeah. And if they break it, and if they break to the upside, they drove everybody crazy, probably blown accounts playing that chop, and then they'll give you the nice clean move to the upside. So I'm watching ES. ES looks like it did find support down there and about to break above this low, which was the initial bounce area. Let's see. Alexa, stop. All right, so we just closed another 30-minute candle. Let's bring in that candle. Now it's 10:30. Okay, so that's a 63 point. So they're about to break that. Alexa, stop. All right, so these green lines, that's the 10:30 a.m. 30-minute candle, and looks like they may break that one to the upside. ES is not necessarily topping it.
Do you have in mind to long this one?
If they break, but with the chop, man, I think I'm calling it. As far as I'm concerned, my trades, I think I'm calling it. We have the 30-minute break if above 876, but again, they pulled it back. It's just chop. It's not messing with it. And silver, silver is giving that bounce. Silver and gold. Oh, gold. That was a nice bounce. 32, 20 points. Jesus Christ. And silver following. All right. NQ needs to decide.
Short. It's.
You're trying to short NQ?
Yep.
All right. Let me know when.
When the candle flips green, yeah, it's okay now. 1 minute.
1 minute?
Yep.
All right. So house account taking a short on the NQ at this top. And what's your stop?
20 points.
63, 73, 83. All right. Only thing that could hurt you there on that short is NQ finally decides to break out of that 30-minute candle, which is at 76. At that point, it'll be smooth sailing to the upside. They reject that top. All right, it's coming. It's trying to push above that green line. That's the 30-minute candle break. It's Peter Chan's favorite move. Okay, they're breaking it. They got your stop, and they broke out. Unbelievable. And now they bring it back down. Forget it. It's choppy, man. All right, so they broke through that the last 30-minute candle high. I think at this point they've done enough rubber banding. This might be the move, clean move to the upside. Do I want to try it? Ugh. Get trapped up there potentially. Choppy day. I'm going to try it. I'll have a tight stop coming into the range again, and at that point getting trapped on that break. Well, let's see if they give us a break on that 30-minute candle, a clean break, which hasn't happened in a while. Or chop and get trapped right back down. Risky move, but got some green that I can sacrifice on this. Looking like a trap. All right, I'm going to put a stop on this. 882. How many points do I want to give this? 20 points. I'll put a stop right back into the range, right below the range. So, right there. In other words, I'm playing the breakout of that order block. And it needs to go. It needs to go. To the point that I'm not even going to entertain negative drawdown on this. I'm trailing. I'm not messing with the chop today. So it'll be a nice little scalp if we get the play. Where could you be going, NQ? How far are you going? Next pivot point is at 928. All right. Trailing it. Like I said, I'm not even interested in pullbacks today. Or not right now where I'm in the green. All right. That last wick, that's my stop. Whoops. A little below that. And if it comes down, I don't care. I'm not interested in chop. Come on, give us a little bit of continuation. And stopped out. All right, so we got some green there. That's it. Played the little break there, but it's just too choppy. See profit, take profit. Should have been a cleaner break with this nasty chop. This move can literally come to this pivot point, but with a choppy day like today, I can't. Yeah, look at that. Just right back down. No continuation. All right, it is what it is. I may re-enter on the test, though. So we broke out. Now we got to test the breakout, right? That's that 876 area. If we come back down to 876, I may try another long. And that could be the juicy play, but it's chop. Chop, chop, chop. It should have been a cleaner break. With this much consolidation, let me get rid of ES now, so it doesn't look confusing here. With this much chop, that should have been a nice clean break. And just not doing it. Not doing it. I'll tell you something, if they bring this all the way back down, forget it. Get out. It's not worth trading. All right, so they're testing the 9, that breakout area. That could be the bounce, but I think I'm done. 3 trades. I got some green, ugly green, but nonetheless green. PR77, ES is holding back. Let's see. Oh, ES coming down, huh? Look at that. All right, there it is, trap. So, yeah, man, that's your sign. Get the hell out. Today's a trappy day. So they trapped the breakout. Everybody doing the same play that I did. I've just learned my lessons trying to play these breakouts. They either happen or they don't. So you trail it. Had I held that, look at that, right back down to the bottom.
For me, it weaked me out, and now when it weaked down, it was my TP. So it just hunts my stop loss and goes right back to TP.
Yeah,
Same as gold.
I've learned my lessons playing those breakouts. They happen, and they happen strong or trail. That was brutal. That was the trap on that 30-minute breakout or the top of this range, and they played it nasty. I've learned that when you play those breakouts, they're risky as hell. They could be profitable, but you need to see continuation. Once you start seeing something like this, get the hell out. It's a trap. So I'm good with the cover there. There was no way I was going to short the top of this. But that just shows you it's a choppy day. Get the hell out. Trying to play this is like, it's casino. Forget about Casino 101. It's like master level of casino. But if you got the cojones to long every bottom here and short the tops here, you're making money. It's risky as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't do tight stop loss. It's very volatile.
Yeah. So I'm all right with that cover, but yeah, I've seen these break. Now, the second time they break out on a 30-minute candle, so this is the top of that 30-minute, the 10 to 10:30 a.m. candle. If they break out the second time, usually that is the juicy play. Let's see if they break out. I'm not taking any more trades. What do I'm up? $2,000. I'm done. Sloppy trading, sloppy price action. But let's see. They're coming to the top of this green line. That's the top of that 10:30 a.m. candle. If usually, and I've kind of back tested this, the break of that 10:30 candle to the upside or to the downside is usually the juicy play. Let's see if they do it the second time to the upside or flush this right back down and give us a play to the downside. PR77 looks like news. Let's see. We had news at 10 a.m. We had news at 10:30. We were watching the news earlier. The big one was PMI. 8:40. China tells tech companies to halt NVIDIA. Okay, so this might good call. PR. This right here. China tells tech companies to halt NVIDIA. So if NVIDIA starts, I guess we got to watch NVIDIA now. If NVIDIA starts tanking because of this, then yeah, there's a move down. But it looks like it was bought right back up so far. NVIDIA tells tech companies to halt NVIDIA H200 chip orders. So I guess NVIDIA is the one to watch now. If NVIDIA pushes that even further, then we could be in trouble. All right, let's go back. Although the initial reaction to that news was bought right back up. But that could be a big one. If we break below the 30-minute, this green here, do I really want to do this? Let me turn off my trade copier. Hold on. I'll do it with one account. I'm won't trade copy anymore, but I'll do it with one account. And if we break below this green line, I'll play the break to the downside. So I played the break of the 30-minute to the upside. There's no reason why I can't try the 30-minute to the downside. But it'll be a tight stop, 20 points. But then again, look at the 5-minute. 5-minute is telling me just stay the hell out. Look at those wicks on the 5-minute.
Yeah, looking as well.
This is, guys. This is. I mean, we're doing it for the stream, but this is like stay out. Don't even trade this nonsense. Look at the 15-minute. Look at that. This is how you blow accounts. Tight stop, see profit, take profit. All right, they're coming down for the bottom of that 30-minute range now. This green line down here. Spence, what's up? So they did have the chance on NVIDIA News to flush it. That was a strong bounce right back up. Let's see if they hold it or the news kind of wins and NVIDIA starts coming down harder. I should watch NVIDIA. Hold on. Let's take a look at NVIDIA up here. But I think I've hit my limit. 3 trades, all green, but not pretty. Not pretty with no continuation. More like scalps.
Okay. By my recent statistics, I have a long setup right now, so it might go down now to take my bonus.
Yeah, you've been getting hurt with this chop. Hey, man, it's part of trading. Sometimes you got to go through that until you find how to trade the chop. Today, it's been, unfortunately, sell the tops along the bottom in this little price block. If they break this 30-minute, the green line up here, the top of the 8:30 candle, I'm sorry, 10:30 Eastern. I say 8:30 because I'm in Arizona, but 10:30 a.m. candle to the upside. This second break could be the juicy play to the upside. Will I take it is the question. I attempted it once, and had I not covered, I would have been flushed down.
Hello. Yo, what up, guys?
Hey, who's there?
Why is
Silas.
my volume so low?
Is
Yo,
it,
I'm back. Sorry, my mic volume is low.
oh, is it Silas or Silas?
I mean, Americans call it Silas, but it's Silas actually.
Silas. All right. Welcome to the stream, brother. Where are you tuned in from?
Pakistan, bro.
Pakistan. All right, man. Nice. And for anybody tuned in, you guys are welcome to join the Discord voice chat. People are hopping in on and off, so feel free. So what are you looking at today, Silas?
I'm not trading actually. I'm gonna start trading after 11 January.
7. Smart man, with this price action.
I mean, New Year's price action, bro. Not worth trading right now.
Yeah. So you're gonna wait until when?
11th January, because my homie is also taking a vacation right now, so his flight's on 11th.
Got it. Nice, smart. Yeah, this price action is ugly. All right, here they're going for that 30-minute break. And geez, I should take that trade. And that might be, I'll watch it. This will be a good one for back testing. Usually the break of that 30-minute candle the second time is the juicy play. So let's watch. There it is. I already attempted it, so let's see if they finally make it the easy play of the day right there, playing that 875 break.
They quickly took short and long liquidity, and they have plenty right now.
Yeah.
To move up, I think.
NQ looks like we're finally going to get the easy play. That break of 875, that green candle, and I would think that's going to be smooth sailing to the blue line to 930. That's probably the play that I was looking for earlier. And look at that right there. Easy. I'll let that one go. Down. It's no point of trading this. Now, I think that's the easy one. I think that's finally the easy play. You had what, 2 hours? No, 1 full hour of consolidation in this zone, and finally giving us the break. What's ES doing? Let's take a look at ES. I think that's finally the play that everybody was waiting for. After it blew everybody's accounts, the easy play happens right there. That break of 875. There it is. Yep. All right, that's a good one for back testing. It's happened over and over again. The break of that, the second time it breaks the 30-minute candle, especially that 10 a.m. to 10:30 candle, is the juicy play. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but with this chop, I was just not going to take that risk. But there it is. Pivot point at 9:30. Let's see. Assuming they're going to have the juice after this much consolidation. I think that's going to be the easy push up. Smooth sail. Now, if they bring it back down hard, that's a reminder. Stay out. No, that's the easy one. There it is. Hey, like I said, I've back tested that one. That's based on Peter Chan's actual 30-minute break, and I went back, taking a look at those 30-minute breaks. The second one is pretty juicy. On all, even on gold. But I'm going to lock in the green for today. I want to see if they actually make it to the pivot point, and we'll end the stream there. Struggling there.
I'm guessing a short candle. My former short candle didn't go right back up.
You're looking at gold, you said?
No. The NQ.
Thank you. I don't know. With this break, I think there's more juice before you short. If you're going to try to short it, I'd short it at the pivot point.
No short. No
Yeah,
short.
Yeah.
It's like he's doing maybe a short candle,
Yeah.
forming a short candle.
Yep. I think this
Like
is the
pausing?
break. Yep. This is the break. All right. That's good. Back testing has confirmed that second break of the 30-minute range. That's the 10 a.m. to 10:30 30-minute candle. That was a nice break. I attempted it here, but I was very cautious. The first attempt is the risky one. The second one usually is the juicier play. And there it is. Great balls of fire. Letting that one go. But with today's chop, I'm okay not taking that trade the second time. It's just too damn risky. So pivot point, now we're breaking 900, pivot point at 930, and that could be a quick move up. After this much consolidation, I think they're going to finally rip it. Get that 15-minute candle. Boner candle. There it is. All right, what's ES doing? Is ES leading this? ES is about to break their previous top. Hasn't broken through yet, but looks like the ES is also moving up. All right, that's what you get. You get stuck in that consolidation, taking drawdown, blowing accounts, and then finally the easy move. See if they make it all the way up to pivot point at 9:30. Slow, not as explosive as I thought it would be with this much consolidation. I mean, that was an hour of consolidation here. But they've pushed above 900 now. All right, 25-point break there so far. Let's see how far they go. All right, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there. Freddie, thanks for hopping on today. Silas, good to chat with you today. I'll see you. Yep, I'll see you guys tonight. Last night I wasn't able to do Asia, but I'll hop on tonight. And for everybody else in the chat, PR77, Coop, Luminol, and anybody else tuned in, have a great one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Turning Point, Mr. Structure, have a good one, brother. And Rebby, if you're still there, and Taryn, and who else? It's Taryn and Luminol. I'll check your messages right now and respond. So appreciate everybody. Have a good one. See you guys tonight. That is it. All right, guys.
See ya.
Later. Ready? Have a good one, man.